The video previous to this one was why quantum mechanics. And this one is why understand quarks. Well, the whole playlist is about in search of a quark. So, what motivated me along this lines? Well, there are fundamental things way below the atom, or at least steps below the atom. So you might say, well, why understand the atom? Chemistry. And if we understand quarks, then we understand what's inside protons and neutrons. Or at least let's understand the theory. So at least we know that much. And there are several kinds of quarks, and there are several kinds of elemental forces. And if I read my chart on the wall correctly over there, it's 12 kinds of quarks. Wow, 12 of them. And 6 elemental forces. But anyway, I don't want to get this thing too long, but I want to get you started on this thing because here's the things I looked up that we need to understand in terms of our math. First of all, we have to understand quantum mechanics. So that's where we've been headed. We haven't even talked about an atom or electron much or anything like that. So when we get into the proton, that's when we'll get to the quark. So we have to understand quantum mechanics. And here's some of the topics. Multivariable calculus. Well, I think you know about that a little bit. Calculus involves very tiny things like derivatives and uh, integrals. And so we've really already been talking about partial derivatives, which is multivariable because you have at least 3 dimensions when you're talking about reality. And what else? Well, I think that we have to understand, well, the topic said group theory, and who knows what group theory is? And linear algebra. Linear algebra is when we present things as vector spaces way beyond the 3 dimensions, in fact, infinite dimension space, which helps us conceptualize how to put the math together. Anyway, this is a real rough cut video, but I think it gives you kind of the idea where my head's going. I look forward to talking more about the hydrogen atom and then getting into a electron and a proton.